Today we're going to talk about subtracting 3-digit numbers. Now, when we subtract 3-digit numbers, you always need to write the numbers and line up your place values. When you're writing them, make sure that the bigger number is on top. The first problem we're going to solve is 237. I'm doing this, writing it out actually instead of typing it, just to kind of show you. It's important to take your time, line everything up. Minus 165. So when I say 100, it's 100, 6 tens, 5 ones. There are two ways to do this that we're going to work on in class. The first way is just your standard algorithm or standard way of subtracting that many of you have already probably seen. The other one is we use place value blocks, but we don't necessarily need to pass them out. You can just draw pictures. How do I draw a picture of subtraction? Well, with addition you would draw both numbers and then combine them together and count up how much you have. With subtraction, you draw only the top number, your bigger number. You only create 237. So it's kind of easier. Now, how do I draw 237? Well, in an actual place value block, the square represents 100. And I have 2 of those. So 2 hundreds. And then you have the long ones, and those represent tens. They look like this. 1, 2, 3 tens, so I have 30. And finally you have the ones, which are the little blocks. But if I draw those might look a little bit like these, especially if my handwriting is messy and I'm like, oh, and that's a 1. Oh no, that's too big. So just to avoid confusion here, we're going to delete that there, and we're actually going to use little x's for ones. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I have 7 ones. 3 tens and 2 hundreds. 237. And I'm subtracting 165. Well, when we subtract, it's just like adding. You start in the ones column. The first thing I'm going to do is subtract. I have 7, and I'm going to take away 5. So I can come over here. I'm going to have to select these one at a time. See if this moves. No, it doesn't. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get them all selected, and I'm going to move them way down here because I'm taking them away. I could delete them, just like this on my computer, but on yours, you would, when you do this in your work, I would just kind of move them to the side, cross them out. What I would do in your notebook is this. 7 I need to take away, so put a line right through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I only have to take away 5. Oops, I meant that. You take away 5. And there's 2 left. 2 ones left. 7 minus 5 is 2. And I just crossed them out. That's what you can do right in your notebook. Just put a line through them. Of course, you can erase if you make a mistake. Finally, you do the tens. 3, take away 6. Well, I have 3, 1, 2, 3. And I can't cross out 6 of them because I don't have enough. That means I need to regroup. So I cross out this 100. And I think in 100, how many tens are there? Well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There are 10. 10 tens and 100. There's 10 ones and a 10, 10 tens and 100. So when I take this 100, I'm going to regroup it as 10 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have 10 tens and 3 tens, or 13 tens. But I don't have 200s anymore. I crossed one out. So now I only have, 100. But these 13 tens, I can now take away 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taken away, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. That makes sense because 13 minus 6 is 7. And then the hundreds. 1, take away 1. That's easy. It's 0. Don't have to write a 0 there. I have 72. And I'm all set. These place value blocks and these drawings are just a good way to help you better see how to solve the problem. What I want you to do for homework is go to page 90 in your math book. And you're going to work on problems numbers 1 through 4. That's it. Problems 1 through 4, I want you to solve them. I want to at least see this. This is a great way to help you out, and this is what I'll show you in all the videos. Problems 1 through 4 on page 90 in your book. So get a piece of paper and get yourself started.